Yeah. That's my son.
I forgot this part. You can move your tassel from the right to the left. Now you can cheer. And officially go. All right, students, if you just want to head down that center aisle, you'll meet your family in the back. We've got some amazing showy things for you. Thanks again, everybody. All right. I'm going to say last, but definitely not least, this young man will hold a special place in all of our hearts here at Intercept because of the journey that he's been on. Was one that when he first got here, he's one of the guys that I remember arriving. So Alex, why don't you come up here, and then I can talk about you right to you. And whoever, Rob, are you? Oh. And Justin again. Come on, Justin, you can do it. All right, Justin. So Alex came to Intercept. Do we call it round one? How do we label that? Well, the first time, round one, right? And Alex really was like, this is not where I kind of saw things going. And I don't want to be here. Not that you said it out loud, you were very polite about it, but we could all just tell, not bought in, not wanting to play ball. And then something turned around and he began to really rise, and we saw that what we saw as potential, we saw it become reality. And then Alex left us and then came back again because the journey was not complete. That's a super difficult thing to do. It doesn't happen very often around here, and I'm very grateful actually when it does, because the result is we get to finish the right way. And watching Alex go from high school, this is a waste of time and I just want to go do anything else but, you know, school and real life, to watching him take the bull by the horns as far as work and school, college. I mean, I kept looking for something that was going to challenge Alex, and I have not found it yet. He did high school academics super well as soon as he flipped the switch and said, I can do it. He did college academics super well as soon as he flipped the switch and said, I can do it. There hasn't been a challenge that we haven't given him. The biggest challenge that I have found, and I don't want to steal either of your two thunder, so I hope it's not what you were going to say, but the biggest challenge I've found is getting Alex to believe that there's nothing that he can't do. And that's been the story of Intercept for him, is to be able to see in the mirror, be able to look at himself and see what incredible potential and a gift he is to the world. I cannot wait to see what happens when he opens that gift even more on the outside world and gets to show us all what he's really made of. So super proud of you, bud.
Okay, a lot of what Chris just said was the same thing I had. Alex first got here. Can you do this?
There it is. That's the pose.
Okay, that's what I saw. That's what I saw pretty much in the classroom most of the time. And if he wasn't in that position, he was reading a book. And as with most of the people up here, one of the most frustrating things for a teacher is when you see somebody not reading comic books, but actually reading very advanced books and liking them. And you get frustrated because you know there's a brilliant mind in there and they don't want to do anything. And we drug him kicking and screaming for 1/2 of a credit in 6 months. And the only reason I'm saying that is not to mock him, but like Chris said, when he came back and he had that flip that switch, and he has done, I had to count him out myself. He's got 3.5 credits of English, 1 semester of business math, 1 semester of personal finance, a semester of economics, semester of political science. Did you also do, you did the civics, you also did the government as well. And then he needed a lab, so since I'm the science teacher, he did a project for our Dodd students. This is after he was already in the transition program. He came back and he showed he had done a research project on growing pumpkins up at our greenhouse, and he set up a system for what it's going to cost, how our students are going to do it, when they're going to start, and just totally laid out a plan. And it was, Chris wanted me to do it, and he did it for me. So, and it's a wonderful plan on how we can be growing pumpkins up at our greenhouse and then give them to kids in the community. So it was an awesome job. And that's a total of 8 credits once he flipped that switch, and there hasn't been anything that Alex has not been able to succeed in once he put his mind to it, and it's just been awesome seeing it.
I've been lucky enough to work with Alex for months. It's been a long time. I did not meet him on his first time here, and that's okay. Right? Life is not so simple. Sometimes we have to try things a couple of times. Sometimes we've got to be honest with ourselves about why it didn't work out the first time. Right? Mr. Bernstein is able to look at the world and really say what he wants, what he needs to consider because of himself and his learned experience, right? That is a part of what life is, and Mr. Bernstein has done a very good job to push himself to understand what he needs to keep an eye on and what he wants and what he's going to do. So, good job.